Please let me to share this live chat. Good morning Facebook. Good morning Instagram. Good morning YouTube. Good morning TikTok. Happy New Month. Happy New Month. I'm happy to be here today. We thank God for another day. This is 4th of May 2025. Wow. So month of May is the second month in the second quarter of the year. So as we all know, we have chiffon here with three, yeah, and 4Q in a year. So I wish have been divided into four, 3 months. So we just finished January, February, March. So we just finished April, May, and June. That's the second Q. Then we put the third Q and the fourth Q. So I'm happy to be here today to be there to see the first month and the first day in the second month of second quarter of the year. See, we were second, and first. It is well. So if you see me for the first time, my name is Dr. Funmilola Tella. So who are we? We are financial literacy um, consultant. So my concern is good morning. Hello, Gogoro, how are you? Good to see you. Oh yeah, Bami Power Tap. Happy New Month. Happy New Month. Thank you. So my mission in life, my passion, what I'm passionate about is to help Black or African community to build wealth, okay, both in diaspora on the back home, and then not only that, because doesn't make sense when you build well, you don't keep it. Not how much you earn really, is how much you're able to keep or save. At the same time, we are here at this platform at this well at the same time to help you to keep your wealth to for generational wealth. Because there's so many people out there, trust me, they are like this. They wanted to get your money, okay? And those are this the funnest thing, those people they are the people that are closer to you. Okay, the people that say, "Are you supposed to relax?" Government are there to help us to protect us. Now they are number one to take their hand in your pockets and get as much as possible. So it's my responsibility, your responsibility, to make them take little as much as possible. All right. So and that's why we say, okay, fine. How can we support people? This month is my birthday. Oh, I can borrow. I can borrow. Hello, borrow. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me tell you how to go there. When you go to Kensington, okay, you will see type where they are selling Lamborghini, Ferrari. Just go and pick one. I think go to Bona Boy. No, need Ferrari, Lamborghini. Fáwọn èèyàn ń gbà yẹn. All the user number. Thank you. You are not power tapping. Hello, Gbogboro. At least I have so many people here. Please help me to power tap, John. They play. Okay, oh, Emino, I know they play. Oh. Your name Ferrari. Okay, your man one is Ferrari. So you are looking for Lamborghini. So go to Kensington. I got mine from somewhere in Kensington. And power tapping, it's not showing, no, it's not showing here that you're power tapping at all. If you power tap, if it's a power tap, I will say it. I will say it. Please power tap. So by power tapping, we make they won't able to flag the show, number one, and we show it to other people. Otherwise, the TikTok we, excuse me, we might call it off version because of me. They say, by me mentioning number figures all the time, they believe I'm violating the rules or whatever in contraband. So I want to borrow yours for. Do you know how to even drive it? This kind of car, it's not car that you just, it's not the car that say, I know how to drive. You just start kicking the car and drive. They will teach you, train you separate and give you training how to drive it. Otherwise, it jumped and it rolled back. So these are the things you need to know. I have blue dress already. You have blue. So what's the match around? Very well. That's good. Hey, thank you, Emma, for liking it. Hey, say Martin Power Tap. I can see. I can see. Emma, how you? Emma, Lady 12. Oh, got you. All right. So that's what we do. We protect people assets. We we able to do that by with the financial literacy, okay, and then we tell people, we teach people, or we advise people how to what to invest on. I've learned it. You learn what it go to Kensington, I'll go and pick one day. Ó ṣe le tó yẹn. And he wanted to rent alone, is this £2,000 per day or something? So it depends, 2,000, 1,008 per day. No, it's not day, it's hours. It's a weekend, 2,005, 3,000 in the weekend time. And they give you the mile that you use. It gets me. All right. I have to stop yawning, okay? All right. So, does anybody have any question for me? I was thinking of what can we look at today? So yesterday we looked at the wheel. Happy. Brother, you better help yourself. You are not even doing. You look tired. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm not supposed to be tired. Ọ̀lẹ ló ń ṣe mí, ọ̀lẹ. Tó bá náà ọ̀lẹ ń ṣèyàn, ọ̀lẹ ń ṣe mí. Èmi gan ń ṣe ọ̀lẹ. Now you are power tapping. Now I can see your hand now. Thank you. So yeah, please, anybody have any question? Let me. In fact, I need. There's a way I need to do this study so that they be able day for question, and then I will have different topics and all that. Yeah, I cannot be just be jumping and jumping. Sorry. Oh dear. So anybody have any question? Is anything that you want me to touch really? Okay, but I will yesterday we talked about putting a will in place. Thank you. We talked about putting a will in place. Please, if you have not gotten one, please get in touch. We talked about assets because sometimes you don't know estates. Rather, sometimes some people they don't know what they call it. They don't know estates because they say estate is a combination of aggregate of your assets in our form estates. Some people they have something but they don't know it's part of estates. So because they did not know, they were thinking it's not necessary to plan it. So when you plan your estate, so that's me, it give you opportunity, it will give you power to keep your estates, and so that third party could be government, third party could be your partner, okay? Third party could be your own family, third party should be bank. So third party can come in any form. So by planning your estates, and then you're able to safeguard your asset for generational wealth. Because the Bible say a good parent leave inheritance for their children. So and I believe me and you want to be a good parent. So if you're kind of person, maybe you've lost your parents and you didn't leave anything for you. You don't want us to repeat the same thing, don't you? So that's why we need to do better than our parents. I don't want to have a coffee. So that's why I'm here to let us know what we need to do differently. So now, for the people that are saying it for the first time, if you don't know, so there's a mortgage in Nigeria right now. We do mortgages in Nigeria, and this is very exciting to let you know. And then there's insurance as well that you put in place in Nigeria that works. Okay, I was presenting a seminar last Saturday, and people were saying, "Oh, insurance they will not pay." Even here, they believe insurance will not pay. But trust me, if you do, when you are filling the application, if you fill the application correctly, there's no way they will not pay. Queen Lily, thank you for joining me. There's no way they will not pay. So that's why when you are putting anything you have to do the financial, while you're putting in a place, maybe you are filling application, mortgage application, insurance application, trust application, wills and all that. Please speak to experts. It's not something that you think you can do on your own, because there's a terminology that you put in there that you might not understand, and then you just put whatever you like. Even me, something that I feel that I don't know, that I don't have a clue. Not in my financial services, so in the other area. For example, maybe I go to GoDaddy to go and feel something I don't even know what I'm doing. Something about the technology, I don't really know what to do. I just do it. Now they send me something now, one portal yesterday about Kinecon check. So I look. I don't even know where to do. I was spending so many hours on the portal. So because it's not my field. So I know I might have answered some question that might trigger so many things. So and that's what you do when you fill the form that you don't know nothing about. You don't have a clue about it. It's like you are filling the application for immigration. So no, he must say no where he's supposed to say yes, or where he's supposed to even move. You just say no where he's supposed to say not applicable, and he might completely wipe away or make them to deny you entirely. But when you go to lawyer and give it to immigration lawyer to help you to complete it, oh dear, apology, apology, am I being? Buy me for how you. So it might worth it. Sorry, Instagram. I don't know who was calling me with a private number. So, so we now make who would that be in this school? So by doing that, so that's why you need to consult financial expert to help you to seek advice. You know, sometimes it's good to go out of your way and maybe to pay a little bit money to seek advice. You know, when you go to lawyer to pay lawyer to seek advice, it's supposed to be paying financial expert to so that they can give you genuine and they can give you time and audience and listening here. Apart from something what I'm doing and in public now, you understand? So when you want to call to me one on one, that's you are taking my extra time. So I'm reaching only to you. Of course, I'm going to charge you money. But if it's online like this, because I'm not going to reach out to many thousands, some people they are not here right now, but they replay this video later. Even this video is going to be there for years, even for my junior generation. I don't know how social media works. It will still be there. You understand? So and then we can still see it and get some knowledge out of from it or out of it anyhow. Okay. So now, some people have been asking. So many people have been, get in touch with me about Nigeria um, mortgage, about Nigeria real estate. All right. So let me quickly clear here now. So if you are here now, or if you're going to see this video later on, please, if you have any question, drop us a message. Go to our inbox or send us a message or send our emails. So me and Martin, we are more than happy to come back to you to hear you and to answer you. All right then. So if you wanted to buy, I know, okay, where do I come from? I know when it comes to Nigerian real estate, a lot of people, they have burned their hand. Even some people, they even go through the professional and the professional even, just maybe dupe them or play them or rob something like that. I do get it. So that's why I'm here to fill the gap. F2 Rich Mom Real Estate is here to fill the gap. All right. So we are not developer yet. We are not developing. We are not developers, but we are collaborating with developers. And we are working with the developers that have integrity in Nigeria, at least top 10 developers in Nigeria that have integrity, okay? Because I heard so many things on social media, how the people collect their money, how no. So my job is to give you mortgage. So I'm not an estate agent to look for a job out for you, but I will connect you with developer that we trust. Do you understand? And then it's very transparency. So my position is to lend you money to buy the property from the developer. So this is how you are safe. So if the house is not genuine enough, I'm not going to give you money to buy it. Do you understand? So you have no risk at all. So that's why you can't just go to estate agents or whatever, any developer to say, when you be in trouble when you are saying I'm paying mentally or something like that. What do they call it? And they are building, they're going to build later. And so I think this is how people get trapped. Understand? But when you look for the house that already been built, okay, or come to me, let me introduce you to developer that I trust, that he can deliver in every area, in any location in Lagos, okay, few in Abuja, okay, because I was told that there's they do a lot of people in Abuja now these days, so you need to be very, very careful. All right. So I know Lagos well. You understand? I know so many developer where I'm trying to extend to Abuja now and Port Harcourt. But Lagos, feel fún Olúwa ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ feel fún FT. So we able to know some people, you know, distinguished people they are doing the big players. Okay. So that's why you need to, and this part of thing that you need to leverage with mortgage. Because when you leverage with mortgage, if the property is not genuine, I'm not going to lend you money. If the property does not have a proper documents which some houses does not have, I'm not going to give you money. Do you understand? If the land they are built on it is not getting building permission, or I'm not going to give you money. So that's why, when you are not getting mortgage, I'm telling you the power of mortgage. We are not using mortgage to validate to facilitate your property, and you go direct to the developer or estate agent, and they tell you pay 3 years, pay in 2 years or whatever, they spread it for you. You don't know nothing. Of course, they can give you documents, but that one doesn't mean that they have a planning permission. Do you understand? That one doesn't mean that the house have a good structure. All right. I don't know. I don't want to say much when it come online. So when my client come to me one on one, I'm more enlightened to them more, because I've heard a lot of things where some house collapse and all that, and that's lack of structure. Okay, those houses that collapse, they didn't get planning permission. So if they get the planning permission, their house will never collapse, because government will tell them you can build 3 here, can you come with this foundation now, make it do the pillar. If you wanted to make it seven whatever, make it like a 10 pillar. Some of them, because the pillar is quite expensive, whatever, they go and make 6 pillar, and they go ahead and build eight eight whatever apartments on top of each other. So, and one day it will collapse. But what I pray, I don't know, maybe I will say a prayer, what may forgive me, that the house will collapse when they are building. It will not, I don't want it to collapse when people are living there, because I don't want them to kill people. When they are building, let them collapse there. But you should not kill them, or at least let them collapse. I don't want the people that build for them to die, and I don't want them to buy as well. But at least I wouldn't want people to buy the house and start living the house and the house collapse. That's one I don't want. But the developer that are not doing the right thing, write their own wise like this. When they are not listening, let the house collapse so that they will not kill people. So that's my actually that's how that's let me pray, let me make that prayer that way. All right. But don't let that disturb you, my brother and sister. All right. Most especially we that we live in diaspora, don't let that disturb you to invest in your country. Like I always said, Nigeria, Africa is the future of the is the Africa is the future of the world, and we are happy. We are lucky to be a Nigerians. Today, I'm addressing this to Nigerians. So Nigeria is a giant, um, and it's a giant. It's an African giant. Because how do I put it, Jerry? So Nigeria is a giant in Africa. In Africa, do you understand? So we are so lucky and blessed to be Nigerians. Okay. So I want you to be proud of yourself right now. So, and I want you to be the part of the journey of growing Nigeria. Nigeria is growing. Nigeria is developing rapidly, most especially Lagos, most especially Abuja, Port Harcourt, some river cities and all that. Those people they have an oil company and all that. So even Ibadan as well, because Mob is bigger, some is bigger than Lagos. So this place, they are even all this, even Ekiti, plane is there. So many states now having airports. Okay, and then so many they are building another international airport coming to Lekki Aja in the Atlantic. It's going to be tourism. People going to be coming all over the world come and see. So is the and so note that before by doing that, our currency is going to be more stronger than ever. So, and I want you and me, most especially we in diaspora, to be part of this. All right. And the best way to come in is to come in now, not later. So by the time if you wait later, by the time the place is already developed, you might what you're supposed to get for 100,000, you might end up getting 500,000. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So because it's already been developed. So as you are joining me, I welcome everybody, please. I welcome you all. Eba me power tab, eba me power tab. Mona Stanlisa. Orúkọ yìí ní agbára. So thank you for joining me. So thank you for power tapping. Barton, how are you? Oshegoni, God bless you. I see you. Thank you for power tapping. God bless you. So so that's what you will need. And so for people are asking me, okay, what are the criteria to get a mortgage? Oh, I don't live in Nigeria. Can I still get a mortgage in Nigeria? Answer is yes. It's your country. You understand? Thank you for confirming that you're fine. So what you need to do now, if you have not gotten your BVN, say BVN, please go and get one. If you are not gotten your NIN, get one, because you will need those two for us to be able to give you mortgage. NIN is like a NI here in Nigeria and social security number in the US. So that's what we call NIN in Nigeria, in London, in Nigeria, so that we're able to trace you. And BVN, I don't know what that one. I don't know. Maybe it's BVN as well. It's but like a NIN as well, and it's like a NI is and like a social security number too. Okay, because we use that to open our bank accounts and all that. Be able to trace you, be able to connect you. Even they say, what's it called? This called that going on to Nigeria now. It was through the BVN they're able to understand how many bank accounts a person has and all that. And if somebody wanted to fraud you, they can detect. For example, here, if you open a bank account, if the money is not whatever, if somebody take your money anyhow, they will return the money back for you, isn't it? So they're able to trace it. So that's what the BVN will do. So if you are here, if you diaspora, if you have not got a BVN, please do one. You don't need to be to go to Nigeria before you can get one. I think there's a local area in America. There's a local place you can do it in America. There's a local place you can do in UK. All over the Europe, I think there's a local place in Canada and everything. Just ask. I know there's some people that are doing the Southeast. So you can do your BVN there, and then you do your NIN. So you will need without that you cannot get a mortgage. All right, because you need to open a bank account. Okay, with the it's not like a here in the advanced country, why you don't need the bank can take money from your existing bank. No, the particular bank that wanted to give you mortgage, you need to open an account with them. You need to have it. They call it relationship. You need to have a relationship with them first, so that they will be depositing the money into the bank account that you are opening with them. So that's the way it works. And for you to open that kind of bank accounts, so you need to have your BVN and the NRN. So two work together. So for that, so that they can able to uh, track track your record. And again, so I am happy to let you know that we do the credit check now in Nigeria. So credit check. So when you are getting the mortgage as well, make sure you need to keep up to your repayments. Failure to do that, it might lead to deportation. And this is general information all over the world. All right. Even Nigeria, they don't even do deportation like here. Here, abroad, they do this deportation like because they already have a system in place. Nigeria, you can go and get one director, like Joy Baby Baby, and it's okay, leave it, my baby, my baby. There's something like that here. You go to court, whatever the judge say, that's it. That's the final. But it's only that they don't even here as well. It take time as well before the possession and all that. At least they give you freedom of 12 months or so, and they give you time to pay the money off. Right. So after having relationship with the banks, so you like I said, you need the BVN and NIN. So because you work here, if you're working in Nigeria, your criteria is different. So if you're in diaspora, your criteria is different. All right. So now I'm addressing the people that live in the diaspora now. So because you work here, we are fine. So that's what I'm working with the bank. I will verify you based on here. All right. So and I will give the bank the guarantee that we are fine. When you are buying a mortgage, what the bank wanted to do was to assure that you're able to pay them back. That's it. Otherwise, if they don't do that kind of due diligence, there will not be money in the bank. Everybody will just come and collect money, and the bank will be empty. That's why some bank can collapse, because this one they give you loan, they give this money loan, they give, and then you are not returning the money back. So there's no money to lend other people anymore. Do you understand? So and that's why they do due diligence to make sure they are giving the loan to the right person. How do they know that you are the right person or you're right candidate to give the loan to? And this is a general information that goes to everywhere, UK, US, all over the world when it comes to mortgage. So we find out with your attitude to risk. There's something there's a on our portal, there's a what we use to test your attitude to risk. All right. So we test it and we ask you some question, or you answer the question, so we know the kind of level of risk you can take. And we know, so if we're able to understand the level of your risk you can take, so we were able to borrow you money according to your strengths. Okay. So if you wanted to buy maybe £1 million, $1 million property, so by the time we do the health check, your attitude to risk, so we might end up saying, no, what, you're not fit to buy, to go for this. Go for something lower, like 500. something like that. And then we're able to borrow you money accordingly to your um, health check and your attitude to risk. So that's the way it works. So, and I hope this will. And again, your health check is added to your income. We we factor your income into place, and we factor your existing loans, existing bills, existing whatever into place. For example, if you already go, oh my God, so sorry. You've already got a loan with banks, with previous banks. So you wanted to factor it because you are the one that are going to pay now. So you are holding this bank money and you're holding us another bank money. So how can you pay? How much is your income? How much is it coming in? So the property you are buying, is it going to generate you income, or it's going to be a liability? We have two type of debts. Some debt is a liability, some debt is an asset. It's not it gets you money. But as long as it's a good debt, it's going to be laughed at the end of the day, by the way. So what I mean by the debt of liability, debt of liability is like something like when you buy your own residential house, the way you live, you'll be the one to pay. The money going to come out of your pocket. So you have become a liability onto you. Okay. So that's why some people they don't count residential house as an asset, but still to me it's an asset, by the way. It's a part of it because it grow in values and it give you security, it give you validation. And again, if you don't buy the mortgage as well, you're still going to rent somewhere. You understand? Because you must live at Shale Gbori Afefe. You are not going to live on the sky. So you must have houses. So definitely, if you are not paying mortgage, you are helping somebody to pay their own mortgage. You are paying rent somewhere, isn't it? So to get your own personal house, it still makes sense more than anything, regardless how you can look it. So to me, it's part of assets. All right. And the second one is the property that you buy for investment purposes. So that one, you're not stressing yourself. So the property pay its own obligation. And that's what we advise in Nigeria. So you must that's what we advise in Nigeria. So most especially we that in diaspora that we here. So when you buy a property in Nigeria, please we put in the Airbnb so that I will not suggest what's it called traditional lending. Maybe one person will take the whole houses and all that. No, but Airbnb is going to make you more money, and most especially if you are here. So whenever you are going to Nigeria yourself, you might decide not to take Airbnb that particular time because you are going to Nigeria. So that and immediately you leave, you can put it back in the market. So you can see now. So you were able to be using it for your own good. And there's no make sense. Some people they say I locked you up. No, you don't have to do that. If you even lock the house, if nobody stay in the house will decay. You understand? So people live in the house, you help the house not to be decay. So it's better to do the right, to wise and intentional about it. So by intentional about things is more better because you're able to let the property out and begin to get in, you to fresh you some income. All right. All right, I have to stop here today. And this 30 minutes, I don't want to make it more longer than usual. So is there any if I have any question, please let me know. If there's no question, no problem at all. Thank you for tuning in. And to some of us that are going to play this video later, thank you. If you play this video later, if you have any question, please send us a DM. We are more than happy to help you. If I didn't get in touch with you, my team will get in touch with you. We'll surely come back to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. See you again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Nigerian time.